Okay, I have a very special guest in the studio today for this edition of Super Sound Showcase. I am filling in for Ty Hodges. I am Robert Hodge, and this is my guest, Andrew Ballantyne. Welcome, Andrew.
Howdy, I'm glad to be here.
Well, you have a slight country accent today.
I was born in Oklahoma.
Well, that's true. I don't usually notice it that much. All right. Well, welcome, Andrew. We have you in the studio to talk about the fact that this weekend is going to be the Big Bluesy, sponsored by Culture Fix, who sponsors, in turn, the Super Sound Showcase here at WMBG. I am thrilled that you're going to be part of the Big Bluesy for the second year in a row. Tell us about it.
It's the biggest and bluesiest event around these parts. It'll be this weekend, November 4th. All day music, and they're pairing it with a couple of other events throughout the weekend. The Chowder Fest.
That's
and,
true.
There's another one.
Well, the second day of Big Bluesy will be basically bluegrass oriented this year. So it's a cultural festival, a melange of culture.
Lots of American music.
Well, that's true. And you have what time is your performance on Saturday?
I am doing two very, very short solo performances between the headliners. So they said about 7, about 8:30. Now that's going to be based on the setup time for the two big bands, because they have,
of course,
Jackie Scott is one of them, and
Jacob Benko's out there.
Benko.
Yeah, there are a lot of great artists on the bill that Culture Fix has arranged. But I will tell you this, they better look out, because last year you were the only solo act among 16 bands in a 2-day festival. And a lot of attention went to that solo young man in between those shows. So they better come high and come hard, because you're going to give them a run for their money. And I believe they've also got Logan Lehman doing a spot this year, if I'm not mistaken. I saw her name listed like it was a solo thing. So we'll see.
I don't know. Yeah,
and but anyway, what kind of things can they look forward to in your performance?
So last year I was probably the least bluesiest act. I threw some blues in there, but it was a lot of mashups.
Which is what you do best.
Any
fan of yours,
I love doing that.
They know
it makes it interesting for me. I'm one of those people that gets bored, just like a lot of listeners get bored listening to people strumming out full songs and taking breaks. Anyways, the point. I'm gonna try more blues this time. I really want to try to tribute more to some of the blues artists that I know and love.
Right. All right.
It seems appropriate.
Well, let's hear something. What do you got?
All right. This will be a little mashup of a couple older blues tunes. Not super old.
I look forward to it. Andrew Ballantyne.
All right. Here we go. Uptown, I got his hustlers. Maria got his bumps. 42nd Street got Big Jim Walker. He's a bullshit son of a gun. Hey, back and dumb as a man can come, but stronger than a country horse. When the bad folks all get together at night, you know they all call Big Jim boss, because they say you don't tug on Superman's cape, spit into the wind. Pull that mask off that old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. Right south Alabama come this country boy, so I'm looking for a man named Jim. I'm a bull shooting boy, my name is Willie McCoy, but down home they call me Slim. And I'm looking for the king of 42nd Street, driving a drop top of Cadillac. Well, they took all my money, and it might sound funny, but I come to get my money back. Everybody say Jack. Don't you know you don't tug on Superman's cape, spin into the wind, pull the mask off that old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. But I'll tell you what you do. Keep your eyes on the road and your hands upon the wheel. Eyes on the road and your hands go on the wheel. Those in the roadhouse gonna have a real good time. Back at the roadhouse, I got some bungalows. Back at the roadhouse, I got some bungalows. That's where the people like to get down slow. Let it roll, baby, roll. Roll, baby, roll. Roll, baby, roll. Let it roll all night long. Woke up this morning, I got myself a beer. Woke up this morning, said I got myself a beer. Future so uncertain, hey, the end, well, it's always near. Let it roll, baby, roll. Roll, baby, roll. Roll, baby, roll. Roll. All night long. You put your money in your shoes. The women in Deep Ellum, they got them Deep Ellum blues. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Oh, sweet mama, your daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Gone too deep, Ellum, he said he gonna spread the news. But since he been in Deep Ellum, he said he, well, his preaching days are through. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Oh, sweet mama, your daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Go down to Deep Ellum, you plan to have yourself some fun. Just have your $10 ready when that policeman comes. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Oh, sweet mama, your daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Rush fell over the pool room, and Jimmy come bobbing in and off the street. When the cutting was done, the only part that wasn't bloody were the soles of the big man's feet. She was cut in about 100 places, she was shot in a couple more. Well, you better believe there's something different kind of story when Big Jim hit the floor. Don't you know they say you don't tug on Superman's cape, spit into the wind, pull the mask on that old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim. Let it roll, baby, roll. Roll, baby, roll. Roll, baby, roll. Roll. Oh! Don't tug on a Superman's cape, spit into the wind, pull that mask off that old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around. Don't mess around. Don't mess around with Jim.
Very nice. I like that. You know, I'm a fan of your music already, but that was an exceptional performance. And I would say that if you are in doubt as to whether or not you want to attend the Big Bluesy, I would say this made up your mind. So you call and you go get a ticket right this minute, because this young man, as well as many other talented musicians, will be on the bill for the Culture Fix Big Bluesy. That is November 4th and November 5th. And the kickoff party is the Chowder Fest on the 3rd. You planning to be there all weekend, Andrew? What are you doing? Are you just going to come in and do your thing and run around? Are you going to be? Will they find you out and about?
Oh my gosh!
You're not sure what's on your calendar, are you?
Well,
I know how you are.
To be honest, that weekend's pretty pressed. I'm hoping to catch some people early. I know I won't be there after I play.
Okay.
I do have to. I have to play. I'm playing drums in Hampton for a band.
That's right. You have another show that evening. I forgot about that. You did tell me that. Well, that'll be great. And you know what? I think that Andrew Ballantyne is a name that you hear a lot in this area. You will find him out and about from Virginia Beach to Williamsburg and all about the area through Hampton. You do work every Wednesday at the Old Town Tavern in Hampton and Phoebus.
Almost 4 years now.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. And Andrew and I, for those of you who don't know, we have been business partners on a couple of things, and we are going into a few projects together, including a band that will surprise a lot of people. Well, we can't really talk about it right now, but we just started to make plans
It's
for...
just got so much twang. That's all you get to know.
That's true. It is going to be an awfully big barn-burning country project. Let's just go on and say it. And I know both of the eyebrows on most of our friends just went up because they have no idea what we're about to do. But I will tell you, I think it's going to be a really fun ride. And I love working with this young man. So I'm delighted that you were able to come in here for Super Sound Showcase and to plug your big bluesy performance. Where else will you be this week? Anywhere else that they can come and see you?
Well, last week I was at Barrett's on Friday night and the Triangle on Sunday, but this weekend I'm not sure.
Okay. Andrew is on a trapeze sometimes. He keeps that calendar rolling at the last minute. And I do like the fact that you're a very spontaneous kind of guy. But anyway, I am excited to have you play one more song. What do you got for us?
Okay. Here's one of my favorites. This is Georgia on My Mind.
Okay.
Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. But Georgia, Georgia, a song of you, it comes as sweet and clear as this moonlight through the pines. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes, they smile tenderly. Still in the peaceful dreams I see, the road leads back to you. I say, Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Other arms, they reach out to me, other eyes, they smile tenderly. Still in the peaceful dreams I see, the road leads back to you. I say, Georgia, Georgia, no peace, no peace, no peace will I find in just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind.
I was wondering if you were going to resolve that chord. That was nice. Thank you so much. Tell us just a little bit about your musical history. I know you're from originally Oklahoma and Kansas, right? Tell us how you ended up here.
Well, I was swept up in a tornado one day.
I had a feeling.
And it just kind of threw me into...
I had a feeling that's how you got here. And thank God, because that was a lucky tornado that brought you to Virginia, because I know all of your fans are so happy that you're here. And I noticed that your Facebook continues to grow. Every time you go out and perform, there's one person, 3 people, 5 people. There's always new people liking that, and I see those numbers growing on your Facebook, and I like that because it shows that people are really responding to you because you are an electric performer on the stage. I love that. I love that everybody will feel compelled to watch you while you work. And every Tuesday now, you're hosting the open mic at the Triangle at 601 Prince George Street.
You got the address.
I
Nice.
do, because I love the Triangle. It's one of my favorite haunts, and I'm in there a lot. In fact, I perform there myself. So I'm interested in that open mic night. I know I've been to a few of them, and sometimes the music talent that shows up is just unexpected and fantastic. How do you promote that? Where do you get these people?
Well, I've been playing around Virginia for about 4 years. So I've met a lot of people playing different instruments, playing in different bands, playing solo stuff, songwriter stuff,
Right.
cover stuff, festival
So
stuff.
it's really a
with
case of
multiple
tapping
people.
into your connections
It's
and-
about making friends with people, and then pretty soon you find out a lot of people are into the same things.
Nice.
And I've been lucky enough to have, as the caliber of musicians, and there's beginners coming too, but there's been some people that have really
Right.
brought some fantastic stuff in that door. So that's exciting. It
Well-
is a full band open mic, so every instrument is welcome. I don't care. I'll mic it up or I'll plug you in. I don't.
And the interesting thing is, a lot of these open mic nights, they're a great opportunity for musicians that need experience or an opportunity to be heard with their new material and to try it out in front of an audience and perfect their timing. And in this situation, it is a little more elaborate because you do have drums there and you do have guitars
Right.
there. And, so often you have to bring all that stuff yourself. So it does make it
Right.
so nice, especially that you have that drum
Well,
kit.
a big goal too is to encourage people to go outside of their circles and play with some other people and try leave your comfort zone. If you're a blues player, come play some pop music.
Right.
If you're a jazz player, come play some rock and roll. There's plenty of room for experimentation on the open mic stage.
That's
So-
true, and I can speak from personal experience that Andrew is really good at getting you out of your own little box, because I am doing things that I have done with him now that I never dreamed in my whole life. So he is the king of reinvention and the king of relevance. So I appreciate your friendship and your help, and I appreciate you being here on Super Sound Showcase today, because this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
And I look forward to the Big Bluesy this weekend. I cannot wait to see you perform on that stage. So anything else you want us to know?
No, I think that about covers it.
Okay.
I love Williamsburg.
Well, amen. And thank you so much to Culture Fix for sponsoring Super Sound Showcase here on WMBG. I am as happy as I can be. This is Robert Hodge. I'm filling in for Ty Hodges, who regularly does this spot. And Ty, I'm going to be a little envious when I have to give this program back to you. So thank you, everybody. And we're going back to the music you love here on WMBG.